I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll have a debate about it on Facebook later. Yeah, it was amusing. There was a gentleman who was on his way out. And I asked him, "Oh, are you sticking around for the comedy?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. It's already 8 o'clock." So then one of the comics advised him to follow his heart. And he tells us, "My heart's on Facebook." Facebook. Don't you mean barely legal, lovezoo.com? Be real about it. We know what you're up to. So yeah. Man. How you guys doing back there? Yeah!
You're good.
We got plenty of seats up here. If you're a brave audience member, you can come up here. Do you know what? I will make this the pick-free zone. Where I promise not to pick on anyone who sits up here, even if you even if you show up with your mom who looks younger than you or whatever. Yeah. As a callback to the last show and a very embarrassing incident. But thank you for coming out tonight. I do want to let you know we got a few events coming up. Tomorrow night, or actually tomorrow pretty much all day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Willie from Willie's Tie-Dye is going to be here so that you guys have his work. Aha! There are samples of his work. So if you want a shirt that looks something like this, but I mean they're all unique, but there you go, it's from Billy Dyes. So definitely come check that out if you're available. Also, I want to let you know that the second Friday of every month we have the comedy open mics. If you think they're funny, come on up and do this. And we also have the poetry competition. And the poetry competition goes from 6 to 8, and then the comedy goes from 8 to 10. So basically from 6 to 8, you'll hear about rape, abortion, AIDS, and 8 to 10, you'll hear about rape, abortion, AIDS, and a punchline. But no. Actually, we do have some very talented poets. Actually, the lady who leads it, Amelia Garcia, she's been going all over the place. She's just competed in Chicago, so definitely you want to check that out. Also, next week will be our patriotic case, and it's full of red, white, and blue stuff in honor of our country's birthday, July 4th, for those of you who napped during history class. And it is a beautiful country we have, a country of immigrants. And I'll bring that up because immigration's been in the news again. Because this time for kind of a different reason. For the first time, the biggest group immigrating to the United States is Asians. And this is due to a couple different reasons. One is because of all the increased deportation of Latino immigrants, and the other because they're being actively recruited to take the high-skilled jobs. Now, first of all, I want to preface this next statement by letting you know, as a Latino, I love Asians. They're only people who give us kind of a sporting chance when it comes to basketball. But if you really think about what they're saying, is that the people who run this country are kicking out the people who do the jobs that Americans don't want to do in order to bring in people who do the jobs that every American wishes he had. Now here's what I'm thinking is a good stimulus plan would be to just take some money and invest it in training Americans to do those jobs that usually pay pretty well. It's simple math. Now where can we find someone who's good at math? I appreciate you for not entertaining that stereotype. Thank you. I was referring to mathematicians, of course. No, but I think America's getting over its stereotypes, over that whole. I really do think we're healing as a country. We're finally, slowly but surely, healing that ethnic divide. And I think what proves it to me is President Obama's stint in office. Not so much that he got elected or anything like that, but his whole drone strike program, and how surprised people have been acting about this, how surprised people are that a black guy from Chicago is good at drive-by shootings. So that shows we're looking past the stereotypes. It's a good thing. Man, maybe I should engage in more stereotypes. That would bring the energy up a bit. No.
More stereotypes.
More stereotypes. Actually, my wife was kind of my wife was kind of stereotyping my ex-girlfriends. And Sandra, what does she always say? She always says that, she said the girls I did in the past tended to be a little fuller figured. She said that they looked like Care Bears. She says I have a Care Bear fetish. But I think it worked out. You know, I think it worked out well. Because I had a daughter at a young age, but I haven't had any more since her. Because that way with these Care Bears, well, basically I can just like kind of kick them down the stairs and I'll see, it's your Care Bear rainbow! My staircase, my choice. And I've been feeling nostalgic lately with all these people bringing back stuff from the 80s, like G.I. Joe and Transformers. Got me thinking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anyone else like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah. Anyone had a favorite Ninja Turtle?
Donatello.
Okay, my favorite, CeeLo Green. For the boys. Yeah, for those of you who aren't familiar with CeeLo, and it's a very long career. Cat's been around for like close to 20 years. And he used to be in a group called Goody Mob. And if you listen to that first record, you would not believe it's the same guy who plays like Coachella and Lollapalooza and all that stuff. In fact, man, CeeLo was pretty militant. Okay, he was talking some crazy shit, talking about the white man being the devil and all. And now he is, you know, with this little radio-friendly stuff. Basically what I'm saying is CeeLo went from being Raphael to being more Michelangelo. Because Raphael was the angry turtle and Michelangelo the happy-go-lucky one in here. And what I guess is to start explaining the joke that... See, I have the microphones playing along tonight. So that lets me know I should bring up the first comic. Y'all ready for your first comic, Rockford?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for your first comic, chess players? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Before I even bring up the first comic, I should tell you, we have an amazing lineup tonight. We really do. I'm really excited that our headliner today is a gentleman who helped us kick off this whole thing almost a year ago. His name's Brian Morris, and he's originally from Rockford, but he's just been tearing up the circuit all over the Midwest. He's been in comedy clubs all over Wisconsin, Minnesota. So I'm really proud when someone comes out of this town and goes on to bigger things and then comes back to share that joy with us. Also, we got all the way from Chicago, Angela Vela, a very accomplished comedian who I've done numerous shows with, and she just performed with Just for Laughs Festival, so I'm real excited about that. Then doing kind of a similar thing as we are here in DeKalb is Chris May, who's definitely lighting up the scene out there. And then we also have Stacy Kulo and this next gentleman who's going to be coming up. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. He's the only gentleman I didn't ask for his credits. But I do know you've seen this gentleman all over the place. He's a veteran of the Edge Comedy Club. You've seen him at the Comedy Shrine. Please put your hands together for the very talented Mr. Chris Soa!